Salute. One. Oh, what's up, y'all? I have technical difficulty manipulation. Salute. Salute. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Great work. Yeah, man, I'm be keeping it light today. I ain't gonna be doing a regular routine. I'm just gonna do my little ab workout. Then I'm gonna hit them with an hour of burpees, and then call it a day. You know, it's every blue moon thing, man. Let's go. For everybody that has honor or respect for today, happy Easter. You know, yeah. Everybody who's you know, yes, yes. Workouts are essential, man. Yes, very much so. Yeah, very much essential. Yep. Tedious at times, man. More tedious than not, but benefits way outweigh any and everything that I could imagine or anybody could imagine as far as health wise. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just I'm gonna do my little ab routine. Then we going straight into burpees, man. I don't usually do burpees, like just always doing that, you know. Uh I think muscles are just how can I say it? Icing on the cake. That's what muscles are. Muscles are icing on the cake. That's what muscles are. You know. Yeah, man. Extra late. I've been late. Extra late. It's starting to be a routine that I need to break. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break that one. Because, yeah, gotta be flexible. That's what I'm working on this year, man. Is um mobility and flexibility. You know, 43 years old, man. Yeah, I'm 43, about to be 44 coming up. I'm pretty much 44. You might as well say I'm 44 now. But ultimately, as you get older, yeah, the muscles and all, man, that's icing on the cake. But your day-to-day functionality, man, that's where it means everything as you get older, yeah, don't get it twisted. It feels good to have a nice physique.
You're too loud. You're making too much
se.
noise. Look at me. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. Tell them.
But having the physique as far as the looks does it, how can I say it? It doesn't it doesn't, you know, looking good and feeling good are two different things, I guess you could say. You know, they go hand in hand. So how can I say it, man? Just because, all right, I got a good example. Bodybuilders, they look good from physique side, from the physique side, and you notice a lot of the professional bodybuilders that have been in the game for a while who use all those, additives into their process. End up with it's not expensive to build muscle. It's not expensive to build muscle. When it comes to your physique, building muscle, and you have different routes and avenues that you can go. That's why I do what I do every day, and I put the camera on. It's not to flex, it's not to say, hey, I can do this. You can't. Look at me. This is to show people different angles, show people how simple it can be. You don't have to make a big thing of it. When it comes to the physical world, physical training world, it's a money ploy. Everything is built off of money. If I tell you, hey, you have to have these protein shakes and you got to have X amount of vitamins and this and that and so on and so forth to be successful in your physical journey, and that's the only way, then it becomes a play on money. It becomes a play on money. So a lot of us think that you gotta go to the gym to get muscle. You gotta lift weights so you can get muscle. You have to have these protein shakes and all of that. So you can have a the whole nine. But building muscle is all about work. Taking your time, and there's a million ways to get there. You know what I'm saying? A million ways to get there. And so how can I say it, man? If I said, hey, man, buy this product and you'll look like me, or you'll look like such and such, people that do that. I remember I was the kid who was into the pumps growing up. The Shacks. I think Gear had some pumps. I think Reebok had the Shack pumps. And even the Jordans. Shoes. How many of us think that we gotta have this branding of shoes to be good at a sport or good at doing something? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How many people gonna do that? have that mindset that you gotta have this product or this and that to be successful in your journey. It don't work like that. Well, I'll say this. You can do more with less. You can do more with less. That's a fact. You know, you can do more with less. But yeah, man, you can do more with less. Yeah, man, today just one of them days. Just going through the motion. And, you know, yeah, we're just going to do an hour burpee session today. More than welcome to join. You're going to go at your pace. Take your time. Low, slow, and steady. Low, slow, and steady. We barbecuing. Yeah. Yeah. Low, slow, and steady. And if you're looking, you ain't cooking. You know, that's a barbecue talk. Yeah. That's a barbecue talk. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. You know what I'm talking about? Man, Sean, you okay, girl? You good?
Crucial 808. Crucial 808.
Hey, yo, Mills, you up next?
I got Mikey with me on my show. I got Mikey with me on my show. Yeah, man. Finish up these points. And I'm gonna take it easy today to an hour of burpees, man. Yeah. Right, goddamn time. Extended it a little longer, but it's gonna be one of them days. Salute to the work, man. Salute to the morning PT Warriors. Yes, sir. Good morning. Yeah, I'm not doing the regular routine today. Just taking it easy today, man. Gonna be doing a hour burpee session. Hey, John, what's happening? What's happening? Salute. Good morning, man. It's Easter. Yeah. But yeah, man, just taking it light today. Doing an hour of burpees in and out, man.
Hey, yo, Bills. Hey, yo, Bills. Hey, yo, Bills.
Nice slow pace. No rush. Anybody out there gonna attempt to do it, take your time. You go down when you capable of going down, you know, and rest up in between. Might do a couple of jogging in place. You might, whatever it is that you gotta do, you know, but all you gotta do is just take your time and go at your pace and do what you can do. You know. Yeah, man. But yeah, consider today like I guess we call it a rest day. You You know? Yeah. All right. Getting hectic out there in the world, man. It's getting hectic out there, man. And it'd be like, I don't know whether it's the fact that I'm getting older, because I think that at a certain point in time, like wherever you introduce that in life, wherever you come to your understanding, you know, at some point in time, you know, in your tweens or teens, you start to get like a understanding of the world per se. And you know, at that point in time, it's, you know, things will be bad, but it's normal. But as you start to get older, wiser, more mature, and you see that setting that you came up in was crazy and throw it off to the generation prior to. But it's normal to you, you know? And then when the new generation comes after you, what's normal to them will be thrown off to you. Cycle of life, right? But I don't know, you know, they say nobody really likes change. Nobody really likes change. You can tell that from generation to generation. You know, a lot of generation, you know, I am, and I'm not stuck in my generation. I have certain foundations that's already set in stone for my generation, but I also have a half empty cup.
I got Mikey with
You know,
show.
when you start looking at the violence, the school system, all of these things that have changed from generation to generation, the older you get, man, the more crazy this world be, you know? Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Empress, what's happening? Yeah. Hey, that made me feel so good. That made me feel good, man. You know, for somebody to see the process in progress within that process. You know, hey, salute, Empress. Salute, salute, salute. And the thing is, it's all you. It's all you. You know, somebody, maybe me or anybody else, has pointed you in the right direction. You put in all the work. That is all you are, 110% you. Man, and that's a celebration. That's something to celebrate. You know, amazing. I always try to use a routine as a foundation to fix myself. You know, come on, let's go. Let's go. Hey, right now, come on, get up there. Nah, we ain't working right now. Come on, Sean, get up there. Let's go. So. somewhat of a rest day for me. I got a few things to do. It's all an excuse. At the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, but I'm just doing an hour of burpees today. You know, trying to up the reps and stuff. You know, so definitely getting home. Yeah, yep. And that's what it is. It's like we gotta do what we can do and get the progress from that. And you know, and that's all it is. You know, because man, my mission might not be their mission, or their mission might not be my mission, but we can benefit from each other and take and build from each other. You know, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. Hey, Savage, what's happening every single day, man? Hey, Savage, making it easy today. I'm about to kick off this hour of burpees. And then that's it. That's it. About to kick it off in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I got 30 seconds before I'll get this rotation going, man. But hey, salute to the work, man. One of the most beautifulest things that you can see within itself, man, is when you see that little bit of progress, not even a lot, just a little bit of progress, just so you can, you know, see that it's real, like there's something to it, you know. We get lost in these phases where we don't believe in ourselves. Yeah, man, that's Empress. That's a done deal. You already did that. You did most of the work already. Yeah, you did the big work already. I think this is just me personally in my personal journey. I think the big stuff is the easiest stuff to do. Like, you know, losing the pounds, losing, you know, this. I think that's the easy part. Even though it's strenuous and the whole nine, all you have to do is, you know, go through the motion. For me, I think the hardest thing after the fact is maintaining. I think trying to or attempting to maintain is a lot harder than getting to that point, if that makes sense. Because you know, when you're in the process and you seeing the progress, it's motivation, it's inspiration. It's like, okay, I know I'm getting better, and I can physically see and feel the difference. But then when you get to that point where you've accomplished those goals, whether it's physical or mental or spiritual, whatever, you've accomplished that goal, now becomes the routine of maintenance. Maintaining, you know. Can't, you know, and I think that's the hard part, you know. For me, even today, that's why I say you guys get to see my struggles, my shortcomings, and all of the stuff in between. Like, I should be doing the full routine today, but I just said, you know what? I wanted to do a 2-hour burpee session, but I'm gonna do an hour burpee session. But the maintenance to me, just for me personally, seems to be a lot harder than being in the mix. You know, going from point A to point B. It's like when you get to point B, then what? When you hit the top of your mountain for that goal, then what? You know? And it'd be like, man, yeah, you know, what now? You know, because when you get there, and I'm telling you from my perspective and my experience, and you know, going through the process, I have as far as working out, I have fell off so many times for so many different reasons. A couple of times was due to injury, having to have surgery. Nothing to do with the workout, but just, you know, life stuff. You know what I'm saying? So fall off. I've had times where I don't know. When I was younger, I just feel like, okay, I got from point A to point B. I got the physique, I got everything now. So I could just chill, I could just stop. It'll be there forever. And it doesn't work like that. And I learned that as a youngster. You know, I remember I had moved to St. Louis, back to St. Louis for a while. And my little brother was graduating high school. And my little brother has never really been on a physical, like, an athlete. Not saying that he wasn't athletic. He just, you know, never was sports active and all that. So high school, getting ready to graduate. He graduates. Yeah, John, that's what I'm talking about, bro. See, that's that stuff that matter, man. And for you, John, like, you start below the bar because you fight back after injury. They don't know that struggle. You talking about fighting demons, man? That's a hard one, you know, to come back from or push through. The most discouraging thing for me is having to come back from injuries. That's why I never really wanted to get in, and especially, man, getting older and whatnot. I never wanted to get it back into like judo or
Maybe.
you know, that type of stuff, man. I'm so scared to get injured. You know, that's when but my little brother, he had graduated. We stayed, we were around each other for the summer. I forced my brother to work out with me every day, every single day. He had to work out with me, right? So this is the beginning of the summer. Whining, complaining, but I made him work out with me. By midsummer, my little brother started to change his wardrobe. He started wearing tank tops and started taking all these photos, standing on tops of cars, and feeling himself, you know? Because especially if you don't really work out, and then you create a routine out of the blue where you just really get active and you just stay consistent in it, your body does drastic changes quick. Because I can't tell you the science behind it or whatnot, but I guess it hits your body different because your body hasn't been through that strain, so your body adapts a lot quicker. But anyway, my little brother started getting the shape, started getting forward. He's taking pictures, you know, doing all types of stuff, man. So, me being me, turning up the heat as the summer go on. My little brother get upset with me one day. We running the steps. And I'm trying to push him. I'm being ignorant with it. I'm you know, doing a little too much. And me and my little brother get into it. He cuts me out and everything. He said, "Get you." I ain't gonna say what he said, but he started going in on me. and he stopped fooling with me as far as the workout. Now, mind you, he's still posing wearing the white beaters and the tank tops, excuse me. The tank tops, excuse me. Yeah, stop saying that. But anyway, he's still wearing the tank tops and all, and the summer going on. And by the time the summer ends, he back to having the gut and all of that. But in his mind, he's still at midsummer. You know? How many of us have done that? I'm the one. You know, still thinking you looking, you know, you got the physique and the whole line, man. And putting your pants start fitting tighter, shirt start, clothes don't fit right anymore. Maintenance, you know. And when you can find that sweet spot, something that you can do that can keep you where you need to be. Very important, you know. Very important. That's why I have my little daily routine that I do, and I can do that every day. But ultimately, you know, it made me think about my wordplay and how I speak things when I'm doing them. For example, like I don't try to set goals. My wordplay is lifestyle changes, because as far as this is concerned, just like that story of my little brother, you can't. This is one of those things that has to become a part of your life, you know. And when you think about it being part of your life, you know, like your daily routine and all, your day to day, you're not gonna be 100% every day. You know, you have to find a way to include it in your life without letting it fully consume you and take over, I guess you could say, to a certain extent. So finding a sweet spot to where you can implement it to your daily do every day, every other day, 5 days a week, 4 days a week, whatever the case may be. And it has to be second nature. Because when you start setting goals, it's easy to say, hey, I have this goal and I have this and this is what I want to do. But what do you have to do within those goals to get there? You have to make changes in your life. So I bypass just even saying goals altogether and start saying lifestyle changes. If you're going through the physical journey of getting in shape, once you get there, you got to stay there or find a way to hang around there. And that, to me, for me, is hard. You know, that be the thing. Because for me, I'm only speaking for me. If I start to miss one day, I might miss two. You know, if I miss 2 days, then all of a sudden, that extra sleep starts feeling good. You know, if I miss 3 days, then, you know, it starts to become a routine. Or my body starts grabbing for that rest, grabbing for that comfortability. So finding ways to make yourself go through the process or find a routine where that's why I say it's so important for me. Take it with a grain of salt to have a routine. Because when all else fails, and you slowly start slipping away, getting unorganized, get comfortable, you know, all you have to do is do the routine. It was this
It's just a normal thing when
Navy SEAL. I always
I ain't gonna say it's wrong
because
show love.
I don't know why. I just like the military and the lessons from, but
Like I know, like
he was saying
I'm
that,
fucking folk real like that.
you know,
but we always gonna be ourselves no matter
how
what.
he
Show
ended up
out and stand up.
making it through selection and just put one foot in front of the other. You know, said every day was hard. Every day was hard. But as long as you can focus on one task at a time, then move to the next. The power of the routine. Because sometimes you blank mind. Sometimes you ain't on your square. Sometimes, you know, those are the little pieces that make you slowly start slipping away. You know, finding that little spot where you just like, okay, this is where the problems start as far as falling off. Because these things are real, man. And everybody has that as it is, you know. What are the things that you can see in yourself when you can see yourself start to fall off? You know, because maintenance is very important. Forget about maintenance. And then when you learn how to maintain, then you gotta learn not to be comfortable. You know, you gotta learn to keep some form of pressure on. Example, like when I turned the cameras on and I first started this routine, you know, live, I was doing sets of 5s on the pull-ups. 5s, you know, and that was around April of last year. April of last year. That's when I started. I'm doing 5 pull-ups at a time, not 10. You know? So, and it's all, you know, it's all on camera. It's all recorded. And I wanted to, you know, and it's not to say, hey, look at me. It's to say, hey, where would I be if I was comfortable and stuck at that 5? You know what I'm saying? What would you be if you were comfortable and you stuck at that 5? Because eventually, what you do on a regular basis, no matter how hard it is, no matter how easy it is, the weight starts to become lighter. If you had to walk 2 miles to school every day, commuting, that's 4 miles a day. You had to walk 2 miles to school, and you were new to it will probably break you down the first couple of weeks. Then it becomes easy. Next thing you know, it's a routine. You just so used to it that if somebody else were to walk with you that did not have to walk to school, but on this particular day, they had to walk to school with you, they be complaining. They be like, hey, you do this every day. You've been doing it so long, you know? So, with that being said, once you can find the power in your routine of maintenance, you know, then you want to keep that pressure on. You don't want to have to, you know what I'm saying? You always want to test yourself. Always want to push yourself every now and then. Don't let somebody else push you. You know, you have to be able to test yourself. You know, you gotta do that every now and then. But process, hand in hand. So, yeah, man. You know, and at the end of the day, the ball is in your court. Anything that you've been to do benefits you. So, you put in the work, you reap the benefits. Yeah, man, but building the routine, seeing the progress in the routine, by trusting the process, learning to, when you hit the top of that mountain, learning how to either maintain your spot or finding a bigger mountain. Yep. You know,
I got Mike Q at my show.
yeah, man. What's up, Sean? Yeah. I know if I could do it all over again, as cold and talented as I want to play football, I want to play football. That's where the majority of my essence come from. Yeah. What are you looking at, Sean? Man,
I got Mike Q at my show.
yeah, man. Take your time. Slow, steady. got 36 minutes left. No rush. Take it easy.
I got Mikey with my show.
Still 35 minutes to go.
I got Mikey with my show.
All those that are,
I got Mikey
on that
with my show.
spiritual tip, religious tip, y'all know what today is. Yeah. Yeah. I see people go through their variations, burpees, quick. I need to say this. Anything that you do going up and down or creating constant friction, you're gonna be burning calories. Yeah, happy Easter, man. Salute, John. Real. Yeah, man. Your variations of burpees fast, slow, in between, whatever, man. Move. Like I say, you can do this. You'll be working your abs. There's a whole bunch of that goes into that. Ultimately, man, doing the best you can do, doing what you can do, and building from that, That's where the power is. You know, that's where the power lies, man. What you do on a regular basis every day. Yeah, yeah, something become easier, no matter what it is. Little brother had me tickle me to death, boy. When he started, because my little brother never wore tank tops and all that. That old stuff. All right, we halfway right now. We halfway.
I got Mikey with my show. I got Mikey with my show. I got Mikey with my show.
Yeah. Back to the regular program tomorrow. Yeah.
I got Mikey with that.
Every now and then, though, you gotta create some little small personal challenge that's you versus you. It ain't for nobody else but you. You need to be take it with a grain of salt because I'm telling you what you need to be. So I'm not telling you what you need to be, but I'm just saying take it with a grain of salt. Just wordplay. But you need to be a warrior in the garden. In your garden. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that being a warrior, you gotta be the physical elite. Be your weapons might be your wordplay. You know. So sharpening up your sword might be extending your thought process and your word vocabulary and so on and so forth. You know, but no matter what it is, no matter what your strengths are, be a warrior. God. So be a gardener in the war. And in order to do that, you gotta teach yourself. Don't let anybody make you rise to the occasion without you being willing to rise to the occasion solo, dolo, you know. I'm saying people rise to the occasion just to try to prove somebody wrong in a situation or something that they would have never done to begin with. They were never interested in. But their level of competition lead them down a path that's not for them. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Like, if, you know, somebody, I'm hypothetically speaking. Let's just say I'm not a gamer. And I'm going back and forth with this person who seems to be a rival to me on every level. I don't know, they play NBA 2K. I don't even play NBA 2K. We get to talking trash to each other. Now, I done went and bought the game system. I done went and got 2K. I done forgot about all my goals and life changes that I made prior to, because I'm trying to prove somebody wrong on something that, you know, it's taking me completely out of my path. You let somebody else test you and pull you out of your, you know, out of your box to get into their box, and you know, y'all gonna tumble or whatever the case may be over everything. You should have lost focus on your path. Gotta stay in your circle, in your realm, and learn how to test yourself before somebody else tests you. Self-control is a test in itself. The tongue. Not getting involved in conversations that you don't lead nowhere. Patience. You know. Resistance. The power to pause and think about what you say before you say it. All of that stuff means something, man. You know. So when it comes down to, you know, your personal journey, the things that you are into, or the lifestyle changes you need to make, those are the things that
I got Mikey with my shoulder.
your true tests are in. Because if I lay out a plot of goals that I'm plotting on, that I'm working towards, each one of those goals, I have to make a lifestyle change to. Then when I hit that goal, if I reach that goal without getting distracted, without jumping into somebody else's little circle or a little ploy, you know, which doesn't benefit me, lose focus. Not only that, you know,
I got Mikey with my shoulder.
it takes away from all of the progress that you have gotten through your process. And we get distracted when our process becomes too strenuous, becomes too tedious. Then you start looking other ways. Then you start looking for other things to get into. This is too hard. You gotta be too consistent. You know? So back to the, and I know I be running my mouth and it sounds like I'm rambling, but I'm still talking, still trying to make sense of it, because you still gotta maintain. You still gotta find that maintenance within yourself. And then once you got that maintenance, you cannot get comfortable. Whether you inch your way forward or, you know, you rolling, you know, you have to not get comfortable in your process. You can't get comfortable in your process. And these are the challenges that you're going to deal with when you don't want to do it. When it's one of those days where you know you're not 100%, it's going to feel hard, so on and so forth. You know, and this is if you take those rest days, this isn't your rest day. This is the day of work, the day you're supposed to get after it. You know, it's so easy to start looking all around you, except for handling those goals.
That's her. What's up?
You know, so yeah, it's easy to jump into somebody else's challenge. It's easy to jump into somebody else's, you know, but are you willing to challenge yourself? Are you willing to push yourself solo dolo because you know you need to test yourself? Because that's the thing that matters, man. I'm telling you, it's so easy for me to look left or right instead of looking forward. But forward is hot and heavy. All you feeling is flames and heat. It's cool on your left. It's cool on your right. Naturally, you're going to want to go that way. I've seen that brings the Sally Up Challenge. Matter of fact, who did I see? Oh, yeah. The Sally Up Challenge. I saw David Goggins do the Sally Up Challenge. I'm not really into that stuff, man. You know? Hey, salute to David Goggins. Hey, speaking of David Goggins, I'm glad you brought that up. But speaking of David Goggins, man, David Goggins just re-enlisted at 51 years old back into the Air Force. Some say that's slapping the face to the Air Force. Yeah, but no, I'm not into those challenges though, bro. But you know, salute to anybody that is. But some saying it's a slap in the face to the Air Force because they saying, you know, like if they let David Goggins in at 51, then what is that gonna say for the future standards of, you know, the Air Force? Me, I look at it like, hey, some people can do it and some can't. Do y'all know who the oldest man was to deploy? I know the age, I forgot his name. To deploy. He was 81 years old. Enlisted in deployment at 81. At 81. So that's the zone. You know, but hey, salute to David Goggins. Salute to the Great Tally Up Challenge. You know, it's like the Bring Up Challenge. It's like tally up, tally down. You know what I'm saying? You just go with the beat good night for the whole song. And if I'm correct, if I remember it correctly, you stay in the plank position. You not get up the whole song. You know? And that seemed like a mean challenge though. Yeah, that's who I saw it. It was David Goggins who did that Bring Tally Up. You know? But as far as me, I'm very simple, basic, and boring. Simple, basic, and boring when it comes to this. Nothing special. I just do a lot of it, you know. And in the process of me doing the basic, simple, and boring stuff, the challenge within that is consistency, discipline, pushing through it when you're not 100%, knowing that this is starting to get a little too easy and you need to get out of that comfort zone and up it a rep. For me, like right now, my goal is to make sure that I up it a rep my pull-ups, push-ups, and dips 1 rep every month. Every month, my goal is to up it a rep. When I was a little more ambitious, a little more impatient, I used to try to up it up once a week. Oh, he would break me down. He would break me down, you know. But I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying the process, and that's why I do this on a regular basis, so you can see it. It may not look like I'm progressing. It may look like I'm doing the same thing every day, which I am, for the most part. I am, you know. But hidden within that is, you know, waking up, not wanting to work out, going through the process. You know, feeling body is extra sore, and that's another thing. Every day I go through the process, my body is sore. I can't explain it. This is one part that I cannot explain. But every day I feel like almost a day one type of sore, a week 1, week 2 type of sore. But at the same time, I make sure that I keep the pressure on, and I'm consistently pushing myself. Now, it may not look like it because it's so boring and I'm doing the same thing every day, but
if you go back to January, I was doing 18 on the pull-ups.
I got Mikey with that for sure.
Now I'm doing 22s and 13s. And it's sneaking it right before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can feel the improvement. You know what it is. That's what I'm saying. And then like you get to a level where you're doing that same thing and it just becomes easy and you don't feel like you're doing anything. At that moment, that's when you up at a rep. And the reason I say up at 1 rep is because it's just enough. It's just enough to give you that extra strain. It's just enough for you to complete the process without burning yourself totally out. And you feel it as if it's almost a day one type deal. Like you'll feel like it's a day one type deal. So yeah, I do the same thing every day. But hidden within that, I'm slowly inching up my progress.
What a bunch of fucking assholes.
And the funny thing is,
You know why?
it may seem like you're not getting
You
anywhere
don't
with
have
it,
the guts to
but if
be
you
what you
measure
want
it from month to month, in a 12-month cycle, if you were to compare yourself to somebody who jumped in the gym or went this direction, was doing leaps and bounds in the first couple of months,
You need people like
you will have
you
friends
point your fucking fingers
around them
and say, that's the bad guy.
and inching forward. Because for me, when I'm up at 1 rep, just
Well, that makes
1 rep, there is no turning back. There is no turning back unless I fall off. Unless I fall off. Unless I fall off. There is no turning back. So if I started with, let's just say I started with 2, whatever, 2 push-ups, 2 pull-ups.
I don't have that car.
And I've been doing those 2 pull-ups all month. And when I first started doing the 2 pull-ups at a time, I would struggle. And then throughout the month, those 2 pull-ups started getting just a little easier. It's still dumb hard. Still dumb hard, but it gets easier. Then it come nearing the end of the month,
Last time
I'm going through the process like, you know, like like I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm going through the process like it's simple. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little too easy. So all I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do anything over the top. I'm just gonna add 1 rep. So instead of doing 2s now I'm doing 3s. And the reason I say that is because, believe me, if you can do 2s, and you can do 2s back to back, you can do 5s. You can do 5s. But how long would you be able to do those 5s? How long would you be able to maintain that power? Right? You know what I'm saying? I do leg day every day, bro. Leg day every day. The routine that I do, I just don't do on camera because I like to do it after I do my 2.5 mile walk with these dogs. Mind you, I'm no bodybuilder and I don't compete. So from a physical aspect, I'm not out to have tree trunk legs just so I can say I have tree trunk legs. You understand? So when people ask about that stuff, but they try to talk to me about a physical appearance, but on average, I do 5 miles every day with these legs. Then I do a leg workout. Oh, mind you, D1 recruit ran a 4.38 in the 40. D1 recruit, running 4.38 to 40, running back. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, microfracture. Matter of fact, when I get done with this, I'm gonna show y'all my knee. I'm gonna do a close up on my knee. So my 8th grade year, playing right down the street at San Marcos Baptist Academy. Eighth grade with these chicken legs. I'm playing JV varsity high school football. How does that happen? How does somebody in 8th grade play JV varsity, junior varsity football? Make that make sense. And then at the end of the season, you know, they always pull people up and whatnot. I didn't get to play, but I got to sit on the sideline with varsity in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Texas Magazine action. Understand? But anyway, that's not here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Microfracture surgery. You know anything about that? They can lay you out for 12 months and you have to learn how to walk. Torn ACL, torn meniscus, torn MCL. When I was in 8th grade, running the ball, yeah, goal line. I'm younger. I'm a little older. So back in the day, they used to have face masks that were kind of sharp like. You know what I'm saying? They kind of had like an edge to it. And I'm running, and I get to the goal line, and I lift my leg up. My knee pad come up. You know what I'm saying? Knee hit me. Help me hit me right in the knee. It cut me down to my kneecap. You can see my kneecap. You know what I'm saying? 8th grade. Then, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I take at some point in time, man, you know, I don't like to always addressing that stuff, and I can. But, you know, like I say, man, sometimes I have it in me to address stuff, and other days I don't. But I would rather spend my time on a positive note than sitting up here trying to shoot shots and fire back at people that, you know what I'm saying, have no meaning over here, man. But nah, yeah, like I say, man, everybody talk all the noise they want to. Say what you want to. But if you don't have any win, you got no power. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any win, you don't have any power. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a close up on my knee real quick. Got 3 minutes left.
I got
on this
like you with that
burpee journey. Make y'all get a nice little close up. And I would like, and I'm doing this not to prove a point on like an excuse or anything, because I put in work. But to show that, hey man, when you have these setbacks, these major injuries in your life, you can either sit down and live with it and let that take over your life, or you can understand that it's a part of you and it's a journey that you got to overcome.
I got Mike,
You know,
for sure.
One of the most inspiring things to me, because injuries to me are like injuries to me are nightmares. for me are nightmares. It's a nightmare to not be able to do for self when you need to do for self physically. That's a nightmare that I never want to have to be in. But when I see people who have those really life-changing injuries and they find a way to overcome them and come back, even if they're not 100%, they close to it. Some of them become better than what they were before then. You know, to me, that's one of the most beautiful things that you can see from the sideline. You know, that's why I like watching or following certain people who do those high physical activities of sports like martial arts, jiu-jitsu, MMA, rugby, football, all of those things that promote high injury, and watching them recover. Hey, Deion, what's happening, bro? Yeah, just finished up, you know, just finished up. Let me see if I can, hold on, man. I'm gonna see if I can get a close-up on my knee. Y'all. Hold on. Let me see how this looks. Light on that. I don't know. Let me see. All right. So right here, that's 1/3. It's kind of hard to see with the light. Over here, 2nd surgery. And they had to cut over here. MCL, ACL, or I got it backwards, whatever. And then, let me see if I can show you. Now, this right here is where that face mask cut me down to the bone. Down to the bone. Down to my kneecap. You understand? You understand? You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to walk twice. I had to learn how to walk over. I had to literally learn how to walk twice. I had to walk. I'm talking about, it was a point where I would be walking in the middle of nowhere and just fall out. And people would be looking at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a time where I couldn't even get to rehab because I couldn't afford it. Didn't have the means to get there. You know? So when we start talking about overcoming and going through stuff, man, if I can do it, you can too. If I can do it, you can too. So everybody, and then I still get out here and do a 20-mile jog/walk. I will still get out here and do 5 miles every day. D1 football, you know what I'm saying? Running back, 4.38 40. Yeah, man, this stuff happens. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, man. And I'm not up here trying to brag and do all that other stuff. I'm just saying, man, if I can go through these things, you know what I'm saying? If I can go through these things, then you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can, you know what I'm saying? You can overcome it too. You can overcome it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Face mask all cut me down all the way to my kneecap. This is my 2nd surgery, right here. You know what I'm saying? I got a slip right here and a slip right there for my 1st surgery. You know? Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Yeah. Hey, man. You might as well say I'm a bull rider, man, because I got 2 bulges and this in my back. I fractured my wrist twice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see that. That's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. Yeah, you see my knuckles and stuff. Yeah, I can use a little bit of lotion, but that's me pushing up on these knuckles, man, for a couple of hours, you know. But screws in my finger, dislocated my shoulder twice, had to go to the hospital for them to pop it back in. I got 2 bulges discs in my back. Doc say I'm supposed to have surgery. I'm supposed to have a knee replacement now. But like, look, all of these things is whining and complaining, whining and complaining. I got to live with these things, and y'all know, you know what I'm saying? These things that I have to wake up and I have to deal with on a regular basis. And if I can deal with these things, man, y'all can find a way to overcome y'all stuff too, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dion, man, we in the grind, bro. We in the grind, because I'm talking about, like, man, so just imagine, man, like on them days when you score, when it's raining and you know what I'm saying, and the weather changing, that stuff does something to me, man. That stuff hurt. Like, I feel it when it rains. You know what I'm saying? When that weather changed, boy, it hurt. It hurt. But it's my issues. You know what I'm saying? These are issues that I deal with, you know, on a regular basis. And I know if I can overcome them, y'all can. Yeah, man. Yeah, Dion, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I feel it all the time. But what I learned, man, honestly, is sticking with the process. I'm not gonna be young forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have my youth or have the physical capabilities forever. It's a blessing for me to even be able to walk properly, for me to be able to step and not have to lean or limp or do any of that other stuff, man. I'm being dead serious. So, you know, while people will sit up here and say this and say that about how come you don't look like this and how come y'all saw me back in the day, tree trunk. You used to have huge tree trunks as far as legs. Used to squat the entire gym. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Used to squat the entire gym. Man, I'm glad to be walking. I'm glad I can still do 20 miles if I wanted to test myself. Count your blessings, man. Be blessed for what you have. Take advantage of your health. And man, live your life. We all have these challenges. We all have these challenges. We all are gonna have these setbacks. You know, man, like I say, all the injuries that I'm telling you about, the one thing that's a nightmare for me is getting injured again. Yeah, so if you want to talk about somebody who's been through depression, being depressed behind injuries, you're talking to the one. You are talking to the one. You know what I'm saying? So with John, yeah, man. So John, when I be saying, man, you coming from the negative, working your way up, pulling yourself up out that hole, bro, I feel you more than anybody else. About you. That shit, excuse me, I'm sitting there because that stuff is depressing, man. That stuff, it takes something from you, especially as a man. Especially as a man. It just, I don't know, man. Like, you know, but hey, you know what it is, man. Much love. Hey, man, and, to the next time, man. We on that grind, man. We are on that grind. I got nothing but love for all my PT warriors. Took it a little easy today. But I will be right back on the regular schedule tomorrow, man. Just purpose today, just purpose, man. But we still got, you know, a little burn or whatever the case may be. Hey, salute Dion, salute John, salute everybody in the chat. Lopez, T. Lopez, what's happening, bro? Ain't seen you in a minute, but I know you still getting it in, though. Yes, sir. Stay on your grind, bro. Stay on your grind. And yeah, man. Empress. She's showing it. She's showing what it is, man. It's progress within the process. But yeah, man. Everybody, man. You know, look, Dave, everybody, man. I got love for everybody, man. Stay on your process, stay in your grind. Your grind is your grind, man. You know what I'm saying? But till tomorrow, man. You are the master of your faith, the captain of your soul, and sleep with the giants, wake with the monsters, eat with the lion. And I'll be in here tomorrow like I love my wallet and keys. Peace.
not fairy tales. Show good, standing tall. You, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing.